One down. Marcus Mack will hit next.
Mack.
And that misses. And that's
You should
ball
know better
one.
than that.
Mack launched a homer in his most recent game.
You know better than that. Come on now, man.
Mack was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. Fastball for a strike.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
Lined into right. 2 down.
Damn it. Man.
Was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. And a payoff pitch. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Runner at second, 2 down.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
It was breaking for real, too.
Fastball for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. This one in the air, center field. Meadows on his way over, reaching for it, and brings it in. It's a 4-run inning as a result of 2 homers. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 4 and the Astros nothing. 0-1.
Because I'm trying to catch the best. He's
Swinging
going
a ground ball. Corner. The underhand flip. There's one. Double play. Yeah. That was some defensive wizardry.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Mack went deep in his most recent game.
Try to go deep in this one.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog.
As soon as you do that, I'm gone.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Listen, no, I'm speedier than that, man. Come on now.
Man at second. Base knock right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Number 8.
And Dominic Canzone.
I just didn't think he was going to put that one that way.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground, right side. Fires to second for 1. What a double play that was.
Man, ain't no goddamn way.
Half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Astros 1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
Cam Smith.
Now all even up.
What you got for me, dog?
On the ground to short. Mack. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Astros,
the
designated hitter.
Mack steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
Gotta be patient.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag. Well, Singer, he is locked in there.
That's way too late, and we ain't got no outs.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Put that
In comes the run from third to add on.
It's easy.
It's an RBI single.
Easy, man.
It's 5-1.
The bat, number 8. Designated.
Easy.
Matt kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Yeah.
No, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Damn home run that I wanted. But I still got 40 on the season.
The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Marcus Mack up next for the Mariners.
Marcus Mack.
Going for both of them. Going for this. Very good.
The 0-1. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean,
now here is Dominic Canzone. Hauls it in, 1 away. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. All set for the start of the inning. And now for Seattle, Marcus Mack.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ball outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Line drive. Cole takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next is the right fielder, number 8.
Man at first, 1 away.
The bet on the ball.
Marcus Mack.
Position.
Line drive. That's a base hit.
That's it.
They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but you know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Quintero gets there. He's under it. He's got it. Out. Number 2.
Up next is the center fielder, number 34,
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
I need is a hard
2
single.
on, 2 outs. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. The M's lead it 1-1. You're watching Mariners baseball. Mac digging in, go-ahead run in scoring position, and a seasoned hitter at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, if he gets something he likes, Boog, he's not going to miss it. This is what you play for.
Get back in my bag. Get back in my bag.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is if the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No, go back to cinema. Oh,
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
okay.
The 1-2. And the sweeper misses.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
This one in the air, center field. Meadows settles under this one. And that is a big first out.
Probably put a move to first.
Up next is Seattle, the right fielder, number 8.
Mac locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with 2 outs.
Well, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs to stay within himself and deliver.
I need one.
That's in there.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Oh, 1 now. Inside, just missed.
Right.
And a 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
So low.
This one in the air, right field. Base hit, 1 run in already. Fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. 3-run game. It's 5-2. And now it's Austin Hayes.
No, it's good. No, it's good.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt. Got him. Great throw, and that's the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. The Mariners lead it 5-2. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
Did he swing?
Matt extended the hitting streak in this one. 3 hits and a couple of runs knocked in.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down.
Oh, yeah.
Marcus Mack up next for the Mariners.
Matt.
Ball inside.
I knew he was coming with that.
In the air, left field. And
Foul ball.
just foul.
Oh, he left the ball. It's just foul.
Fouled off left side.
Another foul.
Just
Ball.
misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Make the ball high.
Swing and a bouncer. Not in time.
he's in there.
He's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there.
Now here's a flare off the bat. Base hit left field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight. Dominic Canzone will hit next. Mack at third. Stowers at first. 1 gone.
Little hit.
And they're all
That's
loaded
ball
up.
four.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the
Roll
ground,
the
but I
bases
wouldn't
with
expect
1
many
out, bro.
pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That is
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
That's not wise.
Swung on, belted.
Come on, ball. Get up. Get out.
That one carrying. Bang! He
That's
flexes his power with that swing. His 24th
Oh,
home
right
run
up
of
the
the
track.
season.
I was
And
ready
the
to get
Mariners
by that.
have the lead. It's 4-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. But not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead. When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
That's a ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
I thought he was going to second. Nah, he got 32 speed in that mouth.
Ball to strike. The pitch. On a line.
He got it.
And
Round
that's
it.
got extra bases written all over it. Raleigh around third. Now a relay to the plate. He will score.
Got it.
And it's 5-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now Kyle Stowers. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the second. Left field.
Come on, go hard. You're
Base
scoring.
hit.
You're scoring. You're scoring.
I'm gone.
The run comes in from second.
No, I thought that was easy.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Batting good. The catcher.
No outs. Runner on second.
Shortstop. Marcus Matt.
Supposed to get it.
Well, these Mariners really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Ball.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
No doubt.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance.
That's
And it's
Oh.
off the wall.
Oh.
The run comes in to score from second. The relay throw. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Up next is
Come on, bro.
the left field. Kyle.
hit you a home
Now
run.
here is Kyle Stowers.
Come on.
And the 0-1. On a line out towards center. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Run it hard. You're scoring. You're scoring. You're scoring.
Should have went to third. Should have went to home.
Designated hit. Dominate.
It's only at home. I don't think you could grab it though.
One down. And now the DH, Dominic Canzone.
Damn. They must have took all day.
Oh, he can't hang on. In to score is the runner from third, and he beats it. He's safe.
No way.
Up
No
next
way
is
you
the
just
Athlete.
scored 12 runs, bro. In three innings.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Marcus
That is
Mack.
wild.
3 for 3's doubled twice and single.
Come on. I need a home run.
Hey.
Okay. I'm gonna put him on the edge of the plate. Okay, got you. Got you.
Left field, way back there.
Go.
Carrying well.
Go.
Up against the wall and brings it in. The Mariners with the lead, 13-2.
Took me out of the game, huh?
So up next, Marcus Mack.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Chris, you look at it,
that pitch is out.
these are the spots where pitchers can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
This one in the air, under it,
Down that bull.
and there are 2 outs.
Up next is the Athlete.
Sorry.
The left fielder, Kyle Bowers.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Marcus Mack.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
I mean, basically.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Horner flies around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Well done, drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
I ain't gonna hit the home run mark for this month, but hey.
2 on, 1 out.
Like 5 this game?
In the air on the infield. And the
Infield fly
infield
rule,
fly is
batter's out.
called.
Yeah, anybody wrong for that one, though.
The bat, number 8. Designated hit. Dominic Canzone.
In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone.
Man, get something. Something.
Bunting for a hit. Slings to first, and that's the 3rd out.
Yeah, that's cool.
1 run in the
Yeah,
inning, but they
game.
leave 2. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. Mariners
I
on
thought y'all
top, 14-4.
runs.
You're watching Mariners baseball
Yeah,
on the show Northwest.
I done seen crazy shit happen.
Mack had a sensational showing in the win. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
How many RBIs are there? 4? I had like 4 to 3. Okay. I had just 3.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. It's Greg Amsinger, Yonder Alonso, and Dan Plesac with you as we continue to cover awards season. We're talking Rookie of the Year, a huge accomplishment in any young player's career. But Yonder, man, winning this award, I can't imagine what it means to your stock going forward in your career.
I'll tell you what, I saw Bryce Harper win Rookie of the Year. I saw his first base hit as well in the big leagues, and I knew this guy was going to be a superstar. Once you win this award, all of a sudden now you're on the map to being one of the best players.
It seems like you have all the momentum in the world. It should be the case for him.
Yeah, and one of the things you want to do, you don't want to be one of those one-hit wonders. Now there's a lot of eyeballs on you. We'll see if he can continue this and have a long and outstanding career.
And there's no debate. We're all in agreement. He deserved the honor.
Hey, Marcus, kudos to making it to the end of the season on a big D crossing. Steph stays. Happy for it. I'm happy I made it. You've had such a stellar start to your MLB career that I can't wait to see what you do it next year with a full season. As you're probably aware, you'll retain your rookie eligibility for next season. So you still have a shot at Rookie of the Year and other awards only available for rookies. What? I'm ready to lock in for next year. Glad to hear it. Well, in the meantime, I hope you can enjoy a bit of a break to come back next season, ready to dominate. Count on it. So I'm going to be a rookie again next year.